Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Davis AutoSports here in Richmond, Virginia. Excuse the wind noise. Very windy today here in the airport. Here we have for sale an absolutely beautiful 2005 Jeep Wrangler Sport 4.0 liter inline 6-speed manual transmission, 4-wheel drive, lifted and modified in excellent condition. This video is being shot in HD, so please be sure you select the HD option and view the entire video. There'll be tons of information about this Jeep in this video. And do a complete walk around and then a test drive. Again, 05 Wrangler Sport, 6-cylinder, 6-speed. Has a 4-inch Skyjacker lift, a bunch of upgrades to the steering and suspension system, which we'll get into more detail later in the video. 33-inch tires, new wheels, gorgeous Jeep. First things first, we did a full paint correction service to this Jeep, wet sand, buff, polish all the way around. Results really do speak for themselves. Paint's in beautiful shape, smooth finish, glossy shine. Start here at the front end. We tinted your front lenses just to give it a nice, better look. Blackened headlight bezels, aftermarket headlights. You do have a tubular winch bumper up here, kind of a stubby nose, I guess, or a shorter bumper. Brand new IPF ARB brand fog lights with 100-watt bulbs. Body's in great shape all the way around. Frame and undercarriage is immaculate. This is a Southern Jeep its entire life. This was a direct trade-in here. The customers were local Richmond customers who bought a newer JK from us, 2013 four-door Wrangler. This was their trade-in. Brand new 33 by 1250 by 15 Nitto Trail Grappler tires. It's their mud terrain tire. Looks awesome on this truck. And they're wrapped on 15 by 10 American Racing black Baja wheels. We did tape off the entire truck, scuff down, and then spray the flares to get them looking brand new again. A lot of these Jeeps, when they sit out in the sun just bakes those factory flares, kind of turn them grayish, kind of have a chalky look to them, so they're back to like new condition. You have these windshield brackets. We mounted some round LED fog lights, off-road use only. They look awesome on this truck. This is a Carfax certified Jeep here. Couple of owners, I believe a foreigner vehicle, service records on the Carfax. Was involved in a minor accident which shows no damage. So basically clean Carfax, no issues whatsoever. And like I said, local vehicle, Southern vehicle his entire life, absolutely no frame or undercarriage rust whatsoever. This is one of the nicest looking undercarriages we've had. We'll get into more of it later in detail as we crawl up under it, but as you can see, I mean, the frame could not be smoother. Brand new Smitty built soft top with tinted rear windows. Brand new, just installed here. You have a matching tubular bumper here in the rear. Bumper has a Line-X spray. Gives a nice rugged look. Matching fifth wheel and tire. Another cool thing is your third brake lights are these lug nut style LEDs. That is your third brake light. All of our wiring is professionally done here in-house by our 12-volt specialist. All connections are soldered. Heat shrunk, wire loomed. We also have a hitch tow package. If you have any questions or would like to purchase this Jeep, my name is Ted Lambert with Davis AutoSports. You can reach me on my cell, call or text at 804-852-4907. Call the office at 855-955-3377, which is 855-XJ Jeeps. Visit our website, which is davisautosports.com, and you'll see why. That's our phone number. We specialize in the XJ Jeep Cherokees. Fully rebuild them, pretty much restorations to those Jeeps, as you'll see on the website. We also specialize in a few other things, including these TJs and the newer JKs. Had a little ding there that was touched up. A couple other spots. They have tiny little rock chips that have been touched up. Just common rock chips on the front end. If you're viewing this video through our eBay listing, below the video you'll see about 200 pictures. Above it you'll see a copy of the Carfax history report, and then above that you'll see about a 5-paragraph write-up. If you're viewing this through the YouTube video, be sure to search for this Jeep on eBay, or go to our website again, which is davisautosports.com, and click the top at the top of the home page is an eBay banner. Click that, it'll take you to our eBay store. You'll see all the vehicles that we have for sale. Again, this is an 05 with only 72,000 original miles. Not sure I mentioned that earlier in the video, which I should have. Only 72,000 original miles on it. Very, very clean. Tons of new parts and upgrades. I'm gonna crawl under here after we check out the engine compartment. Bear with me 1 second. Brand new Optima red top battery we just installed here. Engine is very clean, very well cared for. 4.0 liter inline 6-cylinder bulletproof engine. Do some research on these vehicles if you're not familiar. This is the reason why these Jeeps hold their value so much. 4.0 inline 6, legendary engine. Like I said, bulletproof. You do the simple maintenance. These Jeeps are known to last an extremely long time. Alright, let's crawl up under it. Again, you have a full 4-inch Skyjacker lift. It's a full suspension lift. And up front, you have your shocks, your coils. You also have these very nice quick disconnect anti-sway bar links. If you're going off-road, pull these pins, you get more flex in your suspension. Things that we added here, heavy duty. This is a Rubicon Express tie rod bar with brand new Rubicon Express tie rod ends included. You also have a Rubicon Express heavy duty fully adjustable track bar right there. You also have a heavy duty steering stabilizer here. If you can see up in here, this blue seal, brand new oil pan gasket, brand new rear main seal, fresh oil change. Front and rear differentials have been opened up, fully serviced, resealed, and new fully synthetic fluid has been added. Up front here you have a ratcheting locker, and in the rear Dana 44 you have an upgraded posi traction or limited slip differential. This Jeep truly is set up to take you places off-road, to help out with your drivetrain angles. You have a transfer case lowering kit, which just lowers that drivetrain angle just a bit to help with any vibrations. You also have your heavy duty Skyjacker, lower control arms front and back. But as I mentioned earlier, I mean, look at this frame. I have probably 25 to 30 pictures of the frame in the listing, but like I said, it is immaculate. A lot of people will just spray the frames with a black paint, but that doesn't really cover it up. Look closely, because you can always see what's underneath the paint. And this one is as smooth as possibly can be. There's no flakiness or bubbling. Extremely smooth. Frame is like new. crawl up under here. Also, to help out with the drivetrain angle, to have as little vibration as possible, we have brand new fully adjustable rear upper control arms. You have your Skyjacker lower control arms. In the back you have your coil springs and your shocks. Aftermarket exhaust. Quiet Flow SS. Feels like summertime again here in Richmond. It's 85 degrees out today. And as I mentioned earlier, Dana 44 rear end, limited slip differential. If you're off-road and one tire has grip and the other tire doesn't, one tire is spinning, it will send power to the other wheel or other tire, so you're not just sitting there spinning in the mud. It'll direct the power to the one that does have grip and help get you out. Frames are very important on these Jeeps. A lot of people have these vehicles as their beach vehicle, or they have them in the northern states where there's a lot of snow and ice, and therefore they put a lot of salt on the roads to help combat the slickness, and that destroys and really erodes these frames. This will be in a southern vehicle its entire life. Absolutely none of that going on whatsoever. A lot of your common spots are right here in these lower spots, and as you can see, smooth and as solid as possibly can be. Alrighty. Another thing that we did is we fully refurbished the inside here. This vehicle came with no carpet in it, so we put this bed rug floor liner kit in here. Awesome, awesome product. It looks great. It comes fully formed and molded to fit the Jeep perfectly. Fully covers your wheel wells, tailgate, all your floor pans. Just an awesome, awesome product. Very clean. Looks awesome. Protects against staining, discoloring, water resistant. It's just amazing. We also included brand new seat covers, kind of match the color scheme. They look great. The neoprene material fits perfectly. And the reason we did that is this passenger seat right in the back. I'm using the driver's seat for example, but in the back of the passenger seat there's about a 3-inch slit. It's just a separation in the material where something obviously in the back seat came and hit really hard and just slid it. There are pictures in the listing. All the other seats are immaculate. There we go. All the other seats are immaculate. No issues whatsoever. And like I said, that is in the pictures if you wanted to see exactly what I was talking about. Your box for your fog lights. Bed rug. Brand new shift boot as well. The winch up front does come with the electric remote. We've gotten the winch to work, but we think there's maybe a problem with the remote. You can either take it the way that it is, or if you'd like for us to install a brand new winch, we can do that for about 500 bucks. All right, let's go for a test drive. One key. $72,628 original documented miles. We have a clean title here in house, ready to sign over. You have absolutely no lights on the dash. That red light in the middle there is a seatbelt light. I'm going to hook my seatbelt, and it is gone. Cruise control, tilt steering wheel.
To kind of catch our breath and heal up a little bit, but you know, Nap's an awesome guy, and I think, you know, he's definitely leading the party when it comes to having fun. And
trying to figure out this radio.
Well, Stefan Papadopoulos, too long.
Radio works. AC is ice cold, brand new Schrader valve, brand new AC recharge. Again, AC is ice cold, works on every speed. This light down here controls the round LED fog lights. They're on the windshield brackets. Your normal fog light switch here controls the ARB IPF fog lights mounted to the bumper. All right, let's go for a test drive. There's a tiny little hole there. This Jeep, again, has been fully serviced. All new seals and gaskets, rear main seal, oil pan gasket, freshly sealed front and rear differentials, fully synthetic gear fluid or diff fluid. You have your new rear wheel bearing on the right front. You have new axle seals on the front. Engine's very strong, starts up and runs with no issues. Brand new Optima red top battery. Transmission's nice and tight. Shifts into each gear. Four-wheel drive works exactly the way that it should. Again, if you have any questions or would like to purchase this Jeep, my name is Ted Lambert with Davis AutoSports. My cell number is 804-852-4907. You can call or text me there. Again, the office number is 855-955-3377, which is 855-XJ Jeeps. And again, go to our website, davisautosports.com. Also, you can email me directly at ted@davisautosports.com. Notice the clutch pedal is kind of making a little creak noise when I push it in. I can see if that needs to be adjusted or lubricated. But it does operate exactly the way that it should. No issues, just makes a tiny little noise. So I'll have that checked out and see if that's something we can repair. I've driven this Jeep home. I live about 20 minutes from work. I take the highway to get home. Drives great, no issues. I mean, it definitely drives like a lifted Jeep, but with the additions of the transfer case lowering kit, those upper adjustable control arms in the rear, it really helps out with the angle. Very smooth ride for having a TJ with 4 inches of lift and 33-inch mud tires. I think the Jeep came out looking great. I love the silver and black. And again, I mean, we specialize in Jeeps. If there's anything that, if you're the winning bidder or the purchaser of this Jeep and you'd like to have something done to it, in addition, we can get that done for you. We can get pretty much any wheel tire combination, do any kind of auxiliary lighting, bumpers, anything you'd like to have done. If you're the winning bidder or the purchaser, let me know. Like I said, we can get you a good deal, parts and labor. The cool thing about us here at Davis Autosports is we're located inside the Richmond International Airport. Majority of our business is out of state since we advertise on eBay all across the country. If you'd like to fly in, pick up your vehicle, which most people do, we can pick you up at the airport, drive you here to our facility, you drive it home. You can also rent a car and drop your rental off here in the airport. We can pick you up, you can drive your vehicle home. You can also come in on the local bus station or a local bus to the local Richmond bus station, or you can come in through train to the local Richmond train station. We can pick you up, bring you here, you drive the vehicle home, and we also ship out probably 20 vehicles a month all over the country. If you'd like to go that route, just give me a shout with your zip code. I can get you pretty much an exact figure for shipping. We'll pull here into the facility. We do a lot of exotic sports cars, and you can see in the back row, a bunch of Jeeps. And again, go to davisautosports.com. You can get a better idea of exactly who we are and what we do. You can also click the eBay banner at the top of that page, which will take you to our eBay store with all of our current inventory. But as you can see, we're constantly working on new Jeeps. Jeeps on the lift, Jeeps being built, Jeeps being sprayed with our spray liner, being wet sanded and buffed. Alrighty, well again, I want to thank you for viewing this video and this listing. Good luck bidding. If you have any questions or would like to purchase this Jeep, again, my name is Ted Lambert, Davis Autosports, 804-852-4907. Thank you.